Alright, that guy liked that. I do like that I wasn't doing well enough for the cameraman to stay in here. And I'm aware, hey, don't come back in, I was just doing well. You know, I'll admit it, I was drunk and horny recently. I'm brave enough to say that out loud. You know, and a lot of times when I'm drunk and horny, I'm usually on the road, sharing like a one-bedroom hotel room with 2 other comics. And so I'll text my son's mom. Alright, I know some of you guys are looking at me like, you shouldn't have a kid. But you're like 10 years too late, so get over it. That's all text my son's mom gonna be like, hey, I'm drunk and horny. Send nudes, you know? To which she does not reply, and that's okay. You know, that's fine. I'm not mad at her for it. But the next day, she'll text me back and she'll be like, you know what? I was about to. I almost sent nudes. Then I realized you didn't even ask about your son. Which is a text message you can't send, you know? Hey, I'm drunk and horny. What's my kid doing? I'll go to jail. That's just how that works. Anyways, I've been Patrick McCoig. You guys have been fun. Thank you so much.
My name is Patrick McCoig. I am from Winchester, Virginia, and I've been doing comedy for a little over 5 years now. I grew up very into the term alt comedy, like that's like, so it's like Maria Bamford, and then there's this MTV sketch show called The State. It's the guys that went on to be Reno 911. Yeah. I used to run bits with this guy I worked at a restaurant with. Because where I'm from in Virginia, there's not an open mic within an hour. And so like we were always just talked about going to an open mic and then never did. Yeah. And then he tragically passed away. So then I stole all his material and moved out here. And and that's how you get ahead in the game. No, he honestly, he didn't die, but he did go to jail for a while. Growing up, like, I didn't think that my mom was like a bad mom until I realized that nobody else's mom smells the coffee table at 2 in the morning. That was his joke that he always used to do, and then I was like, oh dude, I want to write jokes. I told the host at the club that I was out of town from Virginia, and so he threw me up. I'd been planning for at least 3 years. Did very well. I got booked, after my first open mic. I had no concept really of what comedy was. And so I tried to write a brand new set for a show in 3 days, and then it just wound up being 2 minutes of me saying, hey, I promise I'm not this awkward. And I got off stage, and then the stage sat empty because the host was out back smoking a cigarette. It took me 3 months after that to get back on stage. People told me fucking quit. You've got no business being here. And then I just kept going. After being a bad comedian, people are just like, maybe this isn't for you. I think everyone should hear that at some point. There's an inherent bullying aspect to comedy, but it's always done out of love. I want to bury these newer comics to make them work harder, Every joke can always be funnier. There's an extra tag, If you boil it down, comedy's easy. you know, and so I just describe my comedy as the lowest common denominator of funny. A lot of it's true, but then there's enough of it that's fabricated, so I never really have to be honest with the audience or myself, like about like what's true and what isn't.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be funny than true, but sometimes I tell some true things that, you know, you wish weren't true, but it turns out to be funny.
Yeah.
You want to Netflix, like, I don't know, you want to be on one of those stand-ups, like the 15 minutes. Also, I suck at podcasts. I'd like to, like, be able to podcast in a way where I don't have to work menial jobs. Get that podcast app money, boner pills, ball shavers. I feel like that's an attainable goal. I'd like to find out where my audience is and how to get in touch with them. That's a big stand-up comedy goal.
That's been Patrick McCoig. You guys have been fun. Thank you so much.